getting kicked for no reason at a 40K Marvel Rivals tournament is just wild to me. What's going on, everyone? It's Lo-Fi Nole, and today I just want to talk about this because I've been watching this while I was at work, and bro, this story is wild. Okay, so if you don't know what's going on, basically there is a Twitch streamer named Kingsman. He's like an NA Magic player. He got invited into a content creator tournament for Marvel Rivals. At first, they were saying like, oh, there wasn't gonna be no money involved, but then turns out it was gonna be 40K. After finally getting picked for a certain team and they started to scrim, he found out one of his players named Zaza only really played Black Widow. And from watching the video, I would highly encourage you watch the video yourself, get your own ideas, get your own opinions formed. But from watching the videos, I don't think Kingsman did anything wrong. He was telling his widow like, hey, if things get too rocky or we get stumped really hard or if you're just not going to be able to do anything on this character, do you mind swapping? Do you mind us doing triple healing or just playing a different character altogether? Kingsman really wanted to win this tournament, and honestly, I don't blame him. It's 40K on the line. To him, that is what mattered. And in this type of atmosphere, when money's involved and you're doing something competitive, you kind of want to try a little bit more. You kind of want to be locked in a little bit more. Hey, you want to win in a way, right? But not only did the Widow player sound like they did not care, but even the rest of the teammate group. And what's even making it worse is like, bro, they turned around and bullied this dude for no reason and got like harsh with him for no reason. After sitting through 1,000 hours of VODs and also even watching his own video on it and also watching the other person CC's, which she did a follow-up video on his video, and I'm going to talk about a little bit, like, bro, like regardless of anything said and done, Kingsman didn't really do anything wrong. I mean, yeah, he was continuously like saying like, hey, you know, are we gonna swap? Hey, are you gonna like change it up, etc, etc, etc. But other than that, like even when things finally settled down, he dropped it because they basically bullied this dude to just shut up, which was so messed up. They still did passive aggressive and still came at him sideways for no reason. I'm not even gonna I'm not even gonna even lie. If I was in this situation, I wouldn't have been so nice as Kingsman. Like, bro, my patience would have already been dropped. Like, God is still working on me right there. Like, hey, nah, bro, I could not be in that situation. I would have went off. Like, ain't no way. And then what makes it so funny, bro explained exactly what's gonna happen in the tournament, and then I went to go watch the tournament. Tell me why they was in last place for the tournament. The last place. Bro basically explained exactly what's going to happen, get kicked from the tournament, then the tournament plays out, and it happened exactly as he said. I'm not even gonna lie. This is why I say again, God is still working on me. I would not even have been so nice. I wouldn't have went off. And there would have been no passive aggressive. It would have been straight being flamed on. Like, bro, like that right there is like PTSD levels of like what happens in some of my Marvel Rival games with certain people. Majority of CC's group was saying like, oh, you know, just vibes. Like, we're here to have fun. Okay, if you guys want to have fun, y'all could have easily did that in quick play. Y'all could have easily did that in non-scrims. I mean, like, he's going out his way to tell you like, hey, I want to win this because X, Y, and Z. And I just, you know, like, whether you're rich or not, or like you're a big YouTuber or not, what was it going to do? Like, kindness. Like, what's wrong with just being kind? If one of your homies or one of your friends said, hey, I really want to win this, guys, since money is on the line and I still want to have fun, but I just want to win. You know, I need this for college, in which it's funny enough that reminds me of the speed situation all over again. Bro would just say, hey, I want to win this. I think this is really important to me. Like, what's wrong with just being kind and saying, you know what, let's lock in. And then like as the team leader, like you had two options, right? Which was either de-escalate the situation or simply like talk to the host being like, hey, you know, I would prefer if we get somebody else instead of getting Kingsman. Like, but bro just got banned, which I'm going to talk about that, but I just want to get through the CC part of this now. Like, just so many like bad process moments that could have happened. Even when everything was finally chilled out, like I said, like she still came back around and came at him sideways, passive aggressive for no reason. And bro pretty much shut up and stopped talking about it. The one time, and I mean the one time, Zaza goes like positive and gets MVP after Kingsman, literally in the scrim matches, is hoisting up his entire team on his back while he has both of his legs broken. I shot blood red from trying to carry this widow on his back and his team to get picks. His team isn't going to tell him, now talk that shit now, after the widow finally got MVP for one match and got 4 more kills than him. Make that make sense. like bro, like, and then it just escalates from there more. It's like making him as the bad guy. Like, I'm all for it. Like, yeah, he should have like chilled out. He should have stopped like yapping about it. He should, in his for himself, he should have been like, you know what, let me talk to the host, or like, hey, you know, chill out, let me just go do something else, said like, just. But at the same time, I understand from his perspective, it was just messed up, bro. How the team handled it towards Kingsman was just so bad, bro. It just was so bad. Now, after everything's said and done, this is when I was also watching CC's video that she made on Kingsman's video that he talked about how he got kicked out from the tournament. You should watch the video yourself. Again, do your own research, get your own opinions, form your own opinions about it. But when I watched it, it really just sounds like more and more CC was just not taking accountability and blaming it again on him for how he acted. He deserved it in a sense. Better yet, I just let the video play it for you because honestly, it'll just do it a lot better.
This is how little I actually had in the decision. Boston was going to kick Kingsman from the tournament no matter what I said. Boston sent me a Discord message saying, hey, this is an urgent call, are you available? And I said, okay. I muted everything on stream, picked up the phone, and this is what Boston said to me. I've been getting a lot of messages and clips about Kingsman's disrespectful behavior. He was saying disrespectful things about you guys while muted. He was saying disrespectful things about the tournament, and I'm just not going to have that, so I'm going to kick him from the tournament, okay? And then I say, okay, is this confidential? Should I say anything? And he says, no, I'm going to handle it all. So that was the end of the conversation. The reason why I say green light was because I had the opportunity to advocate for Kingsman more. I could have been like, no, he's just really passionate. No, he's a really good player. But at the end of the day, it's Boston's decision. And he decided to kick him from the tournament because of his disrespectful behavior, which I agreed was disrespectful. In hindsight, maybe he should have gotten a warning. But at the end of the day, again, it's just Boston's decision. A lot of you guys are saying that it wasn't disrespectful. But if you go on for an hour after being told to stop, that's disrespectful. That's how it is. And you guys are saying, oh, why couldn't Zaza just swap? The issue is she didn't need to swap. And
that basically like sums it up. Like at this point, like now, it's like the only reason why she feels bad is because she knew for a fact like majority of people are not gonna agree with you. Like, it is what it is, gang. No one's gonna agree with you. That's the only reason why you feel some type of way about it now. And you could have easily just said, you know what, I was wrong. You know what, I shouldn't have treated him like that. At the end of the day, he was on my team. Da 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 da. Like, it's all fun and games if there was no money involved. If Blitzen was forming a tournament and there was no money involved whatsoever, then yeah, I can understand y'all perspective. But with 40K on the line in this economy, bro, like there's no argument whether you are a very rich streamer or a semi-small content creator, etc. Like if you're not financially like handed a lot of money to where you don't have to worry about it, then you're gonna take this a little bit more serious. You want that 40K compared to other people that don't really care about it. And even then, when money's involved, 9 out of 10, that's where you can still have fun but be competitive. Like if you didn't really want to care about it whatsoever, you could have just simply played quick play again. Like make that make sense. Like if you just want to go off vibes, then take your vibes to quick play, take your vibes to comp, just not in a place in a tournament where money's involved. CC also dropped a Twitter like note. Apparently it got notarized by Twitter and everything, because this blew up really big. I'm not gonna put the full thing here. If you really want to read it yourself, pause the video, read it. But I'm just gonna say in summary, I'm sorry, I failed to realize that I did not take proper accountability on here as well. Many of you saw my replies and it was defensive, deflecting, and argumentative. I was busy fighting to defend myself and I deleted them now because I realized what you guys really wanted from me was a sincere apology. At the end of the day, again, you can read the rest, but it's too late now, but I get why you're doing it. But still, like, the only reason why you're doing it because, yeah, you got called out for it, and two, majority of people are not agreeing with you. Most people would agree with you. You probably wouldn't have sent this. That's just how I view it, which I can understand. In the day, you should put that out. It's still a good thing, but I don't know, man. It was just messed up how everything just went down. And crazy enough, like, he got labeled misogyny. He got labeled as like these hurtful terms for like guys, because nowadays people love to do like the back and forth, like a football team where it's guys versus girls, or it's like politics, like one side versus the other, etc., etc., etc. And it's like, bro did not come off hostile whatsoever. He just spoke logically, like, hey, this ain't gonna work. I think we can try something else. Like, didn't degrade nobody, didn't come off mean, didn't come off hostile, like none of that. And it's like, he still got bullied, didn't turn around, got banned. And he didn't even do anything terrible. That's the crazy part about it. I can understand he came off, like, again, like, if it was me, hey, I'm gonna be real, I would have flamed some people. Hey, 100%. I understand why I got banned. That is what it is. But for him, I can't even understand it. Like, he didn't do none of that and still got it. So it just really does not make sense. And the last thing I want to touch on before we move on into Blizzum, the person who hosted the tournament, I do not feel bad for CC and Zaza and all the people that was bullying Kingsman, but I do feel bad for it putting like a bad stigma on women for playing competitive games or playing games like this, because it's already like tough for women to play games like this. It's already tough enough, you know, they get treated a certain way, they get harassed, they get said mean things to them, etc., etc., etc. With CC and them not taking accountability for their actions and then trying to just shift the blame, not taking accountability, it's like, bro, like, it just puts more of like a bad taste for women in a lot of these spaces, and majority of the time, like, it's not even their fault. All I can say is it was just bad apples. Ceasing them was just bad apples, nothing more, nothing less. I don't feel as though this is gonna put a negative way towards women for me personally, and I'm hoping for the people who watch this video, they don't get that feeling like, oh, this is all women who play video games. No, it's just certain people. That's really it. You got bad people on both sides, whether you're a man or a female. And you got good people that are also men and women. But it just sucks. Now we on the Bastion. Bastion is pretty much the host of the person for the tournament. It's best if I just show you the video before I talk about it. So,
how you doing? Incredibly bad job with handling the Kingsman situation. Yeah, you have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know what to tell you, bro. You can watch the video. You'll see it there. So we're getting YouTube hate now. We're getting YouTube hate. I did what was better for the entire tournament to make sure that everybody has a good time in the tournament, everybody feels comfortable, and everybody feels respected. There's a level of respect that you do not cross. There's a level of professionalism you do not cross. But you guys don't see that. Now, I did watch it, bro. Then do you not see? He's literally recorded himself being toxic at the beginning. Like, are we, like, there's so many clips. Are we serious?
And after listening to that, bro, like, again, like, it just didn't make any sense. Like, he didn't really break down the rules. He didn't really state anything. He just said, you know what, I'm just gonna kick you just because. There was no disrespectfulness. There was no moment where he was being mean. I mean, granted, again, yes, did it get really annoying even listening to myself? Yes, he kept rehashing it or talking about it, but at the same time, it's 40K on the line, and on top of that, he just wanted a blueprint of what's gonna happen if we have like too many dives going against you. That's really it. Like, even Kingsman said, like, hey, I'm willing to swap and willing to change. So it's not like he's telling people to only play how he wanted to play, like how Bassman was saying. It was more of like, hey, I just know how this is gonna work and I want to win. That's really it. It's just dumb, man. Like, the host should have did a better job at getting like a better like understanding of both sides. I feel as though he only really took one side of it and just ran with it. And like, the fact that he said like, oh, he said mean things, are you being disrespectful? Like, I'm sorry to say this, but it's really hard to see where the disrespectful is located at, because I don't see it. Majority of people don't see it. It's really hard to see it. So, I mean, yeah, that's all I really want to say on this. Majority of it was really funny. Let me know down in the comments what you would do if you was in that situation. And lastly, you know, don't be mean to anybody. That's obvious. We shouldn't have to say that, but I'm going to say it. Please do not harass anybody. Do not be mean to anybody. This is just my personal opinion about it. So other than that, I catch you guys in the next one.